Hey gang, this is John Newton from Snap-on John 100, and I'm going to be making some gel wax cotton balls. So first of all, you got to find cotton balls that are 100% cotton. I have seen synthetic before, but that's kind of a rare, but just make sure they say 100% cotton. And you also want to get jumbo. Okay, you want to get the largest ones you can find. They will burn the longest because the bigger they are, the more wax they contain. The next ingredient you want is you want to get gel wax. Comes in tubs. This is the smaller size. It comes in a tub twice the size as this, and you can get it at any craft store in the candle making section. It's called slow burning transparent gel wax. All right. See what. That's what it looks like. It just looks like gel. But it's pretty solid, sort of like Jello, but it's a lot tougher consistency. I'm heating on an inductive burner. You can use a double boiler or put a pot of water on to boil, and then put the container that you're going to put the gel wax inside that. Since I'm using an inductive heater, I can control the temperature within 5 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's what I'm using. And I've got a double thing right there just because the pot I'm using is stainless and it doesn't work inductively as well as the pan that I've got underneath it, and so I just have a coating of oil under there to transfer as much heat as possible. So that's the setup I'm using, but easily done with just a thing of boiling water. Stick the pot in. The other thing is, use a pot that you don't care about, because it's almost impossible to get this gel out of it once you've put it in there. So make sure you've got one that you don't care about at all, or you can buy a pot that's specifically going to be used for this and nothing else, because I'm sure it's probably toxic to eat. So just stay with me. I'm going to get this heated up, and then once it's heated up, then I'll show you how I dip them in. Okay, what I've got out here is I put a foil down to protect the tabletop, and then I put newspaper on top of that. You can just use foil if you want, but I started using newspaper because it absorbs the excess gel wax, and then you can take that newspaper and put it in your fire kit, and you've got really flammable strips of gel impregnated newspaper. So you can utilize that instead of, when you use the wax paper, you waste a lot because it just kind of you don't use it for fire or anything, and you just kind of end up throwing it out. Also, I got tongs. These were what I used before, and you can see they covered with wax. I'm going to try these this year. This has got some sort of coated tips, so I think that might work better. And then use a big spoon to get it out, because it's really hard to scoop it out. So I'm just going to turn this on, and when it's hot enough, well, let me show you how you scoop it out. So you just have to jam this, because it doesn't even, it's so resilient, it doesn't even, your spoon's not even going to, like, that's not even breaking the surface at all. It bounces right back. So you kind of have to cut into it with a lot of force. And you kind of use your thumb. See how it's really solid? And then what you don't use, you can put back, you just pour back in here. I guess I'm just tearing it out of here. No, I'm not going to put the whole thing in there. I'll add some more if I need to. So I'm just going to keep that off to the side. Okay, and I'm going to turn my inductive flat cooktop on, and I'm going to put it on at probably about 250 or so. It's going to be hotter than boiling water, but what you don't want to do is have it way too hot and then splatter some on the stove. Alright, stay with me. Once it's melted, I'll start showing you how to do it. Okay, the gel wax is melted, and what you do is you just pick up a cotton ball by the corner, submerge it completely, just for about 10 seconds, I guess. You don't want to do it for too long because you don't want it saturated. You want it just to be soaked in so much, and you want the center core of it to be raw cotton. So that's why you want to just, and then you put it on the paper. So I submerge it, a few bubbles come out, then bring it up. Let it drip off because you'll make a big mess trailing it across if you don't. And then it'll kind of want to try to stick. That's all it is. Just that simple. I'll try to put this pan over so I'm not dripping anything on it. There you have it. Gel wax cotton balls. That's easy as anything. And later on I'll show you how long one will burn. Okay, I found I found out something through trial and error here. Beginning I said use a double boiler with water and then the other thing in there. That's going to be like 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. That won't be hot enough because I had this at 275 and I had to end up switching to these tongs, and they were still getting covered, and I was getting this giant blob of gel on there because it wasn't hot enough to keep it really liquidy. So I increased to 300, and basically when I did it on the stove, I was just real careful, but I didn't use a double boiler. I just told people to do that because I didn't want them risking starting a fire or something. But I found that that's not hot enough, so you probably won't have a setup like this. But you just have to be super careful and you know, watch it. Don't do this. If you're a young child or young kid, do not do this unless your parents are doing it with you. So, because this could be very dangerous. But I'm doing this at 300 degrees and it's working perfectly. So I'm not sure what temperature that would be on your stove, but you just have to experiment until you get it hot enough, but not too hot. Okay, now I've got a gel wax cotton ball here. I've got a stopwatch, and I'm going to just light one of these gel wax cotton balls that I just made, and we'll see how long they last. Alright, start the timer. So now I've started the Alright, I started the timer and we've got that going, and I will get back to you when it comes closer. Well, you can't see the screen. I don't know why. It's just all white. But right now we're at 10 minutes and 45 seconds. And it's still burning. 18 minutes and 17 seconds. If you can tell, let me get... There, you can tell it's still burning. "18 minutes and 40 seconds. "19 minutes. Might as well just stay out here with it. It says it's almost gone. "35 seconds, it'll be 20 minutes. Oh, it's starting to go down. Oh, it's starting to go out. Do a close-up so you can see it's starting to go out. Get ready to stop it when it goes out. Oh, 5 seconds for 20 minutes. Oh, there it went out. 20 minutes and 33 seconds. 20 minutes and 3 seconds. I wish you could see this. Oh, there you can. 20 minutes and 3 seconds. I guess you had to see it outside. Or I had it at a bad angle before. Okay, so that's it. So you just saw the video of me making these gel wax cotton balls, and then you saw the results of me burning one. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Gel wax cotton balls are super easy to make. You just have to be very careful with them because they are flammable and you're working with a stove. So any kids out there, make sure your parents are doing this with you. But this is John Newton, and until the next one, God bless.